Happy Saturday, you guys. Good morning. Listen, I know I'm a few minutes late, but you guys, today is my daughter's birthday. Today is Mini-Me's birthday. She's 15 today, you guys. So she's been up front opening gifts and all of that fun stuff. So I had to go up front with her while she opened her gifts, and she loved it. And one of her biggest gifts that she wanted, you guys, she loves theater and Broadway and all this stuff. She wanted to see Hairspray. So I bought the tickets. As soon as she told me she wanted to go, I bought the tickets a couple months ago. These past 2 weeks, she has been harassing me. Please, can we go see Hairspray? Please, can we go? You know that feeling when you know you've purchased something, but somebody is harassing you. So I was like, thank God I finally get to tell her that I got her a gift. So that's what we've been doing today, guys. Welcome to the live. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all so much for being here. If you haven't answered that question of the day, please make sure you do. We are going to be talking about the cash envelope system today, getting started for beginners, and how you guys got started and what feedback, if any, that you may have. So let me scroll up the top here. I also forgot my glasses, so bear with me as I try to read these. Good morning. I came across a video on YouTube. I think her name was Alyssa, and I thought it was pretty cool and decided to try. No real reason. All right. That's a good enough reason. Good morning. Hi, Rachel. I've been hoarding coins and dollar bills for 5 years. Seeing your video in December and January. Me? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Rachel. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I want to say while Shay Budgets got me into making an actual budget, I believe Pink X Budgets, oh, love her to death, got me into cash stuffing. Of course, many years ago, the budgeting community was not as big as it is today. Ain't that the truth? We could talk about that another lie. But then again, I remember watching Salisa's video on how to cash stuff. That video was 3 years ago. Yes, good morning. Hey, Jamil. Good morning. Taylor Budgets inspired me to say, found your channel and all things planned through Taylor. Oh, and let me just say something. I love all things planned. You guys are naming these channels that I watched when I started. I still watch her sometimes. I mostly watch her over on TikTok, but I still watch her when she has her budgeting stickers come out and her life. It's just always I love to see people who started cash stuffing and started this system, to see them still around cash stuffing. So it's a beautiful thing. Good morning. Come on in, you guys. Today we're going to talk about the cash envelope system for beginners. Now, I say for beginners, but some of the things we talk about today can be for those of us who are already doing it. And, we may not be successful at it. And we're like, why is it not working? So let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Did I see this? I was looking for ways to save money on YouTube, and Baddies and Budgets and Jordan Budgets popped up. It took about 6 to 9 months of watching them and finding creators for me to actual start. Yes. The cash stuffing idea was planted by Tina, Pink Cloth Life. Yes. And then I started watching all the cash stuffing vids on YouTube. And I'm too lazy to go to the bank, and so I decided to do them digitally. Erica, I think I even thought about you in my question of the day. I think I said in digital planning. I think I did. Okay. We need to talk about this. Erica said I'm too lazy to go to the bank. I don't want to call it lazy, but that is one of the good things about this system. It does make you have to get up. You do have to drive to the bank or the ATM. You do have to make an effort. So that is one of the reasons why it helps you to save money, because you got to put forth the effort. It's a whole to do. It's a whole to do. So I'm glad you said that. That's a great comment. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Let's see. I am a planner girl, so I would see some crossover videos from people I follow on planning. I didn't think I would be able to stick to cash envelopes until I saw people using prop cash. So you're a prop. So you like the prop cash stuffing. All right. Good morning, Sarah. Okay, this is Demetrius. Good morning. A friend encouraged me to do the 100 envelope challenge. After that spark, I went to find videos on YouTube about saving and cash stuffing. I started with Chris, Danny, and many more. Oh, Demetrius, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. Good morning. Come on in. All right, you guys, as we get started today, hey, Marie. As we get started today, yes, we're going to talk about cash stuffing for beginners. how to get started. Okay. And like I said, even if you are not a beginner, some of the things we talk about today may help all of us. So, what I first would like to do is I would like for those of you who are in the chat, I want you to define the cash envelope system. What does that mean, actually? You know, we always say we're doing the cash envelope system, but what does that mean? So, drop in the comments, let me know what your definition is and what you think that means. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh my God, this is another wonderful Saturday, another great topic. I was thinking about how I started, and y'all are going, okay, this is how, I'm going to tell y'all how I seriously started and how I found budgeting and cash envelope stuffing. All right, so believe it or not, as much as I love all of y'all and I love budgeting channels, I watch other stuff on YouTube. Okay. I do, because I'm interested in all kinds of things. And a few years ago, I used to be obsessed with watching strippers on YouTube. Now, not watching them dance or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with it. But watching them, how they got their money, how they spent their money, the day in the life of a stripper. They would take you, they would have their money counters and all of this stuff. This is real talk. This is real talk. And some of those strippers, I'm telling you, I respect the stripper. I'm going to tell you, because they're about their coins, they're business women, the ones that know how to do it, they can do it. So anyway, so I'm watching these videos, and my highlight of these videos was at the end of their night, they had all this cash, and they would pull out their money counters, and they would put that cash, and they would have thousands and thousands. Okay. So those are the videos I used to watch. Then all of a sudden, Dave Ramsey came across. I'm watching these stripping videos, and then Dave Ramsey came across, started talking about baby steps. And I'm like, what is this? So then that started to, pique my interest. He started talking about baby steps. I knew who Dave Ramsey was, but I had no idea about the baby step system and all of that stuff. And then from there, then budgeters started coming across my feed. And I was like, okay. Then I started watching those videos, and then I started learning. So basically, I started cash stuffing from watching strippers. It's the truth. It's the truth. We all get our start somewhere, and now I'm doing it, and I absolutely love it. So everyone, come on in. We are talking about cash stuffing system. No matter how you get started, it's just all about what makes you get started and what are you doing it for and how do you stick with it. Hey, Dee, I have been budgeting for over a decade. My accounting background motivated me. Okay. Oh, that's a great background to have. I don't think I've been to an actual bank since last year when I took all the money before going on your New Orleans trip. Is that what you're about to say? It makes my money more real to me. Prop money? Is that what we're talking about? I'm so behind. I heard about the cash envelope method from a lady from my church, and then read it. Yes, Rochelle Adamson. Oh, that's my girl right there. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Alice. Good morning. Good morning. Started cash stuffing because allocating money for my categories has really helped. So listen, Daddy helped me with budgeting. Absolutely. Hold on 1 second, you guys. 1 second. 1 second. Today, like I said, today is my daughter's birthday. So people are calling me. So let me just tell her to call them back. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let me get down here because I know I'm behind in the comments. Let me see if anyone's defined the cash envelope system yet. Okay. Here we go. Money set to a category to control your spending. Okay. Definition: physical or digitally allocating money to different categories based on priority level and goals. Oh, these are great definitions. I started with envelopes for my daughter's quinceanera. Damn it, I can never say that. Quinceanera? I know what you mean, though. For every expense in plain letter envelopes, and then came across TikTok videos. Not know there was a whole budgeting community, not knowing there was a whole budgeting community. Yes, absolutely. Good morning. The cash envelope system is money management to prevent one from overspending mindlessly. Yes, I am loving all of y'all's definitions here. And they all make sense. And I'm going to share with you my definition, and it's all about the same what we're saying, tracking where your money goes by giving it a place and a category. That's what the cash envelope system is. It is a way for you to give your money a place. We'll say give it a job. Make sure your money knows a place or a job, and this is where it's going to be allocated. So that's definitely, you got to have that in mind when you're trying to do this system to be successful at it. All right. So y'all were good. Let me see. Same. I always tell her, you go to the light, you better be tipping the workers. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. I think I missed something. Oh my God. Okay, to me, cash envelopes mean designating a specific amount from each paycheck to particular spending categories and spending within those limits. Yes. I've been cash stuffing off and on for a long time now, but it wasn't always easy with just putting them in a regular mailing envelope, then finding a safe place for them. Then I met you. She's so sweet. You guys, everyone, this is Sarah. She is so sweet. She's come to one of my pop-up, my craft fairs, and that's how we met. I was selling my budgeting items, and she's so sweet. Yeah, we all have our definition on what it means for us and how we've gotten started. And if we use cash or if we do a digital method, we all have a way of using it to help us work to get on the right track. So absolutely. Budgeting a set cash amount to either save for goals towards bills or savings to give my money a job. Absolutely. Oh, she said happy birthday. Yes, y'all, she's 15 today. 15. So what do 15-year-olds like to do? Oh, look, we got our nails done last night. So we went and got her. Now, I never get acrylics. This is a side note for you. If y'all are watching the replay, comment down below your definition of cash envelope system, then look at my new nails I just got. I never get acrylics or anything like that, so I splurge, but this is the basic. You should see what this one got. Pink tips, parts, and all the things. Oh, Lord, help me. Somebody pray for me. Oh, my God. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. I will make sure to tell her. Can anyone recommend a good, safe to purchase for all the binders my grown kids who live with me don't know? Oh, a good safe to purchase. Got it. For all the binders my grown kids who live with me don't know I'm cash stuffing. If they knew, they would think. Let me tell you something. And that's real talk right there. It's like when you do start this system, who do you tell? Who have y'all told? Like, I'm telling you right now, my mama know, my daughter know, my closest brother and his wife. But other than that, God willing, they don't find out the rest of the family. God willing, because this does not mean I have money because I cash stuff. This is a way for me to organize and save my money the way it's meant to be. It does not mean it's free for all. So I feel you on that one. Now, my best advice to you, while we do cash stuff, and while you should, if you want to get a safe, I'm sure you can go with any safe on Amazon. There's some at Walmart I've seen. But my best advice is, if you haven't done so already, open up you a high yield savings account and place your money periodically in there. Don't keep it all at home so you can collect interest on that money. So that would be my best piece of advice. But I'm sure there's great safes out there. And if anyone knows of a good safe, go ahead and comment that down below. All right. So before we go ahead and get into the live, I want to talk about our giveaway prize today. And let me pull up the giveaway tool while you guys are coming in. And I think I said I am going to do, don't put it in yet. I'm going to give away, let me make sure I'm entering the right thing. Yes. So today we're going to do hashtag savings challenge. I'm going to give away my Father's Day savings challenge that I've created. So let me put that on the screen here. Let me guys show you the Father's Day savings challenge, because Mother's Day is over. We cannot forget about dads. So these are on my shop if you guys want to go out and support and purchase them. But today I'm going to be giving away two. One's a scratch off, one is not a scratch off. So here is the one. This is with a dad and little girl, Father's Day, no scratch off. And then this is the one with dad and little boy as a scratch off. So put in the comments, hashtag savings challenge. We'll do this giveaway at the end of the live. And this is what the giveaway will be for our Father's Day savings challenge today. So I hope you all like that. Again, if you want to support, those are out on my website. So we've defined the cash envelope system. So what do we need to get started? Well, the first thing that you need to do in order to get started with the cash envelope system is you need a budget. What's that website? What's it called? That app? YNAB? You need a budget. You need a budget. And I don't know, we probably say this time and time and time again, right? I know I say it every live, but it's true. You can't start anything without a budget. So if you are just starting this cash envelope system and you are watching budgeters like myself and others that are in this chat and you're just getting started, it's not enough to just grab cash and start stuffing it into envelopes. That's not how it works. Okay. That is absolutely not how it works. The first thing you've got to do is see what cash you have in order to start cash stuffing. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. Let me get back to the comments here. I'm probably missing a lot of comments. Let's see. My mom, my sister, my friends know, but they can care less. Yeah. All right. I see everybody putting their savings challenges in. Yes. All right. I see somebody said, hey, Bunny, welcome, welcome. All right, you guys. So yes, in order to start cash stuffing, to start this system, we need to budget. It's not, again, this system is not just about cash stuffing money into envelopes. How did you come up with cash stuffing that money into the envelope? See, one of the things and working with a budget is like crazy, right? It's time consuming. Nobody wants to do it. I was working on my budget the other day. I kid you not. I've been working on it, getting it organized because I got off track for a little bit. But probably for like 3 days straight, getting it organized. And if you don't have a budget to get you straight and keep you on the path where you're going, oh, you'll go crazy. Y'all don't even want to know how much. But see, I'm going to say it because this is another thing. When you're trying to get yourself together, you have got to admit some of your demons. And one of my demons is I have gone crazy spending on my credit card the past few months. And I'm talking about since March, my credit card bills has been like, March was like $2,500. April was like $2,900. This May payment I just paid was $3,000. And I was like, no. So that's why I sat down with my budget. I'm like, okay, I got to get this figured out. We can't keep doing this. So you've got to sit down. You've got to look at your money. You've got to see where your money's going and what's coming in. Okay. And the first thing what you have to do, when you are getting a budget together, is you've got to identify your income and your expenses. Okay. So before you start this cash envelope system, you got to sit down and you got to look at how much money you got coming in and how much money you got going out. Okay. Again, I can't stress enough. It's not about just pulling money out the bank and stuffing them into envelopes. Okay. Let me get into the comment section. Let me see what you guys are saying here. I'm a big proponent of not lying to oneself, particularly about money. Yeah. My problem is, and this is what I've cleared up with my budget. What I've been doing is, and this is another thing that you shouldn't do. You should have a separate account for your bills and stuff. And so what I've been doing is I've been buying a lot of stuff for my business, and I've had my payments for my business going into my personal checking where all my bills come. And so it's just been a mess trying to separate it, organize what goes where. So I was like, okay, first of all, let me split this out. Next, I locked my credit card. Did y'all know y'all can lock your credit card? I locked my credit card. I said, bloop, turn it off. I'm doing too much. Let me see. Come on, sister. You're doing too much. We have to do these things, you guys, to get on the right path. And you got to be able to look at that budget and see how much money is going out. You can't have too much money, more money going out than you got coming in. Okay. That's number one. I thought my paycheck was going to be more, but it was not. I had to change some things up. That's a good one, Desi. Yeah. That's a good one. That's another reason why you got to look at that budget. I just finished my pre-month end budget closeout this 8 and isn't that so satisfying for all of my beginners out there, or if you're struggling to get your budget together? I will tell you, once you get it organized, it is such a satisfying feeling knowing you've got it organized, knowing, okay, I got this together. This is going to get paid here. This is going to come out here. It's just such a sense of relief. So that's why you want to get it narrowed down. Okay. Right now, I basic budget bills first, kids' allowances, groceries, gas, debt, and then some spending. Then I see what I can live without to send to my high yield savings account to prop stuff. To prop stuff, yes, with prop money. Okay. Looking back at the last 3 to 6 months of spending and looking at your patterns, this was hard for me to see how much money was being spent on fast food. Mona, I had to take some coffee on that one. This is exactly why I've started using the cash envelope system. For that reason right there, I'm spending too much money on food, and now I'm putting myself on a budget, and this is all I can spend, and it works. It really does work. It helps to have the mindset. If something happens, job loss, what will I do? Oh my gosh. That's such a good topic. We need to, you know what, Aaron, that's a good topic for a live. What to do, how to handle unexpected circumstances. Ooh, that's a good job title. All small businesses should use a separate bank account. This is for accounting purposes. You are right about that. And I went ahead and I set that up. It was just so easy to just, here's my checking account, have everything going in here. But then I'm doing my budget and I'm trying to separate everything out. And I'm like, no, budgeting shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be stressful. That's another key. It should not be stressful. So make sure you have those separate accounts set up how you need them. Now, the next thing when you're doing your budget, okay, you got to separate your needs from your wants. So when you're doing your budget shouldn't consist of a lot of wants. The wants come later. Your budget should consist of what are my needs? What do I need to pay? What do I have to pay? Okay. So when you're orchestrating that budget, trying to see what money you can use for cash stuffing, you got to be able to identify the difference between these two things and make sure you budget accordingly. Okay. So let me know how you guys feel about that. And sorry, these comments are jumping around on me. Let me see. Let's see, where are we? Let's see, I think I see Erica. Definitely need a separate account for bills. See, Chris, that's the first step to digital budgeting. I'm almost there. Y'all, this is Erica, our digital budgeter. Are there any other digital budgeters in here? Maybe D? Maybe it's D Bankroll's a digital budgeter. Any other digital budgeters that you can comment down below that you do digital cash stuffing? You don't pull out the cash, but you do it digitally. Let us hear your feedback. Oh, I should lock my credit card. Yes, Marie, lock it. Go on the app. There is a space on your app and it says lock. And I locked it. I turned it off. Now it can't be used. Now, the downside to that is I locked it and I had a bill coming through. So I had to unlock it so the bill could come through. Then I locked it right back. I'm like, Sometimes you have to do these things. I used to do gig work, but now disabled. I just have my SSD income, still learning to budget. Yes. Now see, Lucille, you have your Social Security benefits. I think that's what you mean, or your disability benefits. And maybe you get that once a month. So you really have to take a close look at your budget, especially those of you who budget monthly. And some of us I don't get paid monthly, but I like to do my budget monthly because it's all the same. I get the same pay. So sometimes it's good to take a look at a budget monthly. Has anyone tried that? That makes it, goes into perspective too. Try to imagine yourself only getting paid once a month when you're looking at your budget. Do you think you can do it? See what that looks like. That's a great challenge. I'm starting a challenge. That's going to be a new challenge. All right, let's see where we are. There's Bunny. The one thing that I do to help me not spend with my credit cards is I leave my credit cards home and only bring them out when I know I'm going to use them. I don't care. We're no longer with me. Yeah. You got to do little tricks like that sometimes to it's just a way of thinking. And sometimes you got to do tricks like that to trick your mind into believing certain things so you don't do stuff. Some of us have to do that anyway. Expenses should include a line item for savings, long-term and short terms. Yes. You're preaching to the choir here, Mona. Our fast food expenses have diminished now that we are in Germany and don't have a lot of options? So the answer is we all need to move to Germany. We need to all move to Germany. All right. So now, as we're identifying our income and expenses, we're making this budget. Okay. We're separating our needs and our wants. Now it's time to design your budget. Okay. So what does that mean? Design your budget. What I mean by that is now that you kind of identify how much income you got coming in, how much you got going out, you kind of identify needs versus want, you're separating out what's important. Now you got to design a budget. What budget style do you want to use? Okay. And I'm going to ask you guys this question too. And let me put it on here. Here it is. What budgeting method do you all use when you're doing your budget? And there's several types. And I've done a live on this before. There's several types. There's the zero-based budgeting, which is most popular. There's the split payment method. Desi, correct me if I'm wrong. She's queen of budgeting. The split payment method. There's the 80-20 rule. There's so many different budgeting styles, right? So now that you're in the right frame of mind, you want to create a budget, you got all your numbers together. Now what style works best for you? And you don't have to stick to one style. You don't have to stick to one style. You try something out. Does this help you? If not, then you move on. Okay. So what budgeting method do you all use? Comment down below and throw out some ideas out there to help people that may not be too familiar with that. Okay. And let me get back to the comments here. Hold on one second. All right, let me get back here. If you guys have not done so already, I really appreciate it if you hit that like button. Oh, and while you guys are commenting what your budget style is, I need your help. I need your help. Okay? I need your help. I am on the road to 5K subscribers. Okay? If you are not subscribed to my channel, shame on you. Shame on you. But that's okay. Now you can come on over and subscribe. I am trying to reach 5K subscribers by May. I was trying to reach it by my 3-year anniversary, which is on the 20th. That's a little husky. I don't think I'm going to make it because I think I need I think I need maybe 90 more subscribers. So we'll keep focusing to try to get it by the end of May. So please, if you are not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button while you're hitting that like button. Okay. Thank you guys so much. I'm ready to have a 5K subscriber giveaway. You guys, forgive me for being hyped, but that's halfway to 10K. I'm hyped. I'm hyped about it. I'm hyped because I love doing this. I love doing this. So if you all can help a girl out, I greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get back to the comments here. Well, digital budgeting, cash stuff, excess cash only. Okay, like it. I think I see Fiona. Hi, Fiona. Thank you for being here. Hey, Kathy. I leave my major bills money in the bank, then pull out the cash to stuff my categories for sinking funds and savings challenges. I get paid bi-weekly, but I budget for the month. Yeah, when you budget for the month, when you get paid bi-weekly, that's nice. But can you budget for a month? Just give it a try. Go in there and act like you get paid for the month. And this is how you got to do your budget for the entire month. Can you live off the decisions you've made to budget for a month? It's something, I'm telling you, you'll think different. You'll think different. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Hi, good morning. This is Cheryl. I keep my savings account in a completely separate bank. I don't want to see the money every time I sign into my debit card. That is smart. I keep mine in a separate bank too. That is very, very smart. That's very smart. I love that. Budget is the boring part, but it is totally needed in order to identify habits, make a few changes in spending, organizing debt to determine how you're going to attack that debt, and then you'll find money. I love it. Such a great way to put that. Bills are set on auto pay. Bills, I know a lot of people are not down with auto pay. And we probably should do a live on that too, because auto pay really helps. It really helps. It really helps for you not to forget to pay your bills. It helps to avoid late charges. That helps you to determine how you want your bill set up and what check to come out of. And I'm going to do a whole separate live on just setting up a budget and what that looks like. And let me know in the comments below if that's something you're interested in. But I think that would be a great live to have. And we could talk about the different budgeting types and all of the things. Hey, CB. I use envelopes for groceries, spending, gas, travel, eating out, digital for monthly bills, and digital for long-term savings and annual one-time payments. I use prop money in the latter envelopes. Let me ask you guys, how many of you all pull out the cash to cash stuff for your bills? Does anyone do that here in the comments? Just drop a quick. Do you go to the bank, pull out your bill money to cash stuff, and then put it back when it's time for your bills when they're due? Let me know. I know some people do that. It may help. So if that helps you, comment down below why you do that. Because someone watching this, maybe that will help them if they pull that money out and then it's not in their account to spend. So comment that down below. Okay, let me see. All right, let me see. Where are we? Thank y'all so much for being here. If I'm not getting to everyone's comments, I do apologize. I do some zero-based budgeting, zero-based. Oh, zero-based all day. Ain't that the truth? I'm not sure what digital budgeting means, but I don't pull out cash for rent or tithes. I wrote checks and or pay online for those and then cashed up things like vacation, emergency money. Yeah. So digital budgeting is just doing everything online where you don't pull out the cash and physically cash stuff categories with physical cash. You keep all of your categories online and you do everything, there's no pulling out cash is all that it means. And some people prefer it that way. And then some people, to help them feel like that transaction, they'll use prop money to cash stuff their envelopes and leave their money in the bank, and they're able to organize it that way. Again, there's so many different methods, and it's all about what helps you guys. All right, let me see. Desi says the split pay method. And when I don't have enough to split, all I split is what's due. She got it down. Hey, Caprita, I used the split payment method. All right. All right. Zero base, split pay. I use budget by paycheck with highlighting. Yes. Zero base. I'm seeing a lot of zero base. I have been trying the zero base budgeting lifestyle. Are you liking it? I just started the zero base budgeting. Okay. Since I pay most bills with credit cards, it's like I'm 1 month ahead. Absolutely. So when I get the other cash for the bills are pretty much paid. Absolutely. I like zero-based budgeting. Yes. Yes. And a lot of people love zero-based budgeting. I have yet to try the split payment method. And I'm going to tell you, as a beginner or as you're trying to organize your money, the split payment method may work for you. So if you get paid bi-weekly, or if you get paid weekly and you take your bills that are due and you split that amount up in between your paychecks, that may work for you. And so a little bit of a time at a time is coming out instead of the whole amount. So that may be something you want to look into as you set up your budgets. Now, as we set up our budgets, we designed our budget. Now, the most important step to all of this, okay, is that now it's time to put this plan into action. Okay. So what I mean by this is there is nothing worse than writing out this budget, allocating where you want everything to go. Where are we putting things? This is going here. This is doing there. Then you don't implement it. Don't write out this budget and get everything organized, and then you don't stick to it. Then you go back to doing what you were doing, not looking at the budget, just swiping here and there, taking money out, spending it. See, the whole point of the budget is to keep you on top of your finances. So you put this beautiful budget together and then you don't use it, then what's the point of that? So you've got to make sure you put a plan into action when you are creating your budget. You have to stick to it. That's the key. You have to be consistent. You have to stick to it in order to get ahead of your finances. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got here. I think, did I see this? I'm getting used to biweekly paychecks. I was getting paid twice a month until a few months ago. Okay. I don't even know what to call my style. I budget per paycheck and leave a buffer of sorts for unexpected expenses. Okay. I don't pull out my bill money. I don't pull out my bill money either. No cash for bills, only for in-store purchases. I have a separate debit card used for online transactions. That's smart. I like that idea. I've been to the bank once in the past year, and that was to the ATM. Now I will tell you, I will do everything in my power to see when I'm making my budget, is there any way feasible I can go to the ATM? There's nothing wrong with the banks. There's nothing wrong with the banks. I'm just in a place now where I just like, how can I nicely put this? I like a good self-service. So, you're going to catch me where I'm not going anywhere where there's no self-checkout. There's no pay at the pump. There's no ATM. I want to just get in, get out. I don't want to deal with nobody. So I try my best to see if I can figure out what I can do from the ATM. Because, sometimes some ATMs you can take out as much as $500. I know my ATM, you can. So I plan out my days. And then I keep change in my envelope. So if I need change, I got enough 10s and 5s to make change. I got a whole thing going on over here. Definitely do not pull bill money. Too much trouble. When I realized I could do a prop real money hybrid, that's when I decided I could do this. Now that may some people it may work. Listen, if you are a beginner and you're just trying this and you need that money out your account so you don't spend it, you give it a try. But yes, I can see how it is too much work to try to pull out your bill money every month, to put it in an envelope, to put it back in. But if that helps you not to spend that money, then you do what you need to do. Let's see. I do for now, but would eventually leave money in the bank for bills and do auto pay. Auto pay to me is the best thing. Auto pay is the best thing ever. It's helped me plenty of times. Sometimes, I forget about a bill. And auto pay has saved me. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that bill. Then I'll get a message saying this has been paid. I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Because I will forget. So, and that's happened to me before. And, because I just got too much going on. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just put everything on auto pay. It's a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver. Let's see. I only pull out my weekly expenses until it's a bill that happens twice a year, such as my car insurance. I'll pull it to avoid using it. That's very smart. Car insurance is one. I do that with my life insurance policies. My trash pickup, my exterminator. Trying to see if there's anything else. Those are all quarterly payments. So what I'll do is my Apple Wallet, I will move that money over to my Apple Wallet and let it sit there until it's time for the money to come out, and then I'll move it back. Just because that's quarterly money, I don't want to spend it because I'll forget. And what is this for? All right, so you guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this live. Please make sure that you hit that like button. So now, you guys, now that we are putting our plan into action, now we're ready to start cash stuffing. Okay. So now let me look at the notes here. Now we're ready to start cash stuffing. Now, what is your advice for a beginner? Now you've done your budget. Now you see that you got some money left over. You can start cash stuffing. You can start saving. So what is your advice? Name the top categories you should focus on as a beginner. Do you remember your categories when you first started as a beginner? What's your advice? Like, what's those top categories? If you're starting to do sinking funds and all of the things, what would you recommend? I want to see you, your comments in the comment section below. And while you guys are doing that, I just want to drop some reminders for you guys while I have you here. Do not forget, I'm having my May mega sale on my website. Everything is 20% off. I even got some clearance items. So please make sure you check it out. That's for the entire month of May. So while you're here and you're wanting some budgeting items, go check it out. I have a lot of affordable things out there. And then you guys, listen, if you have not been to my Canva class, we are having a good time on these Canva classes. The last one I did was on savings challenges. We are going to follow that up next month with another savings challenge class. The next one is June 15th. Click the link in the description box below if you want to join. It's only $10 to register, or you can buy the one for the rest of the year. I forget how much it is, but go ahead, go check it out. You guys will enjoy it. We all come together on Zoom, and it's like we're in a workshop. We can all talk to one another, ask questions. It's a whole vibe, so make sure you check it out. All right. While you guys are putting that in the chat, let me go back to the comments, and let me make sure for anyone who's just coming in, let me put up my hashtag savings challenge. We're doing a giveaway. Let me make sure the tool has been, okay, yes, so far we got 23 entries. Okay, we are doing a savings challenge giveaway today. I am doing my Father's Day savings challenge. This is the first one. This is father and daughter Father's Day savings challenge. And then this one is father and son. It will be a scratch off. So if you want to put in your hashtag savings challenge to enter, go ahead. We'll do the drawing at the end of this live. All right, so let's see. What are some categories? If you were just starting or if you were giving advice to a beginner, what are some categories that you would say a beginner should focus on? Oh, I see somebody said debt with exclamation points. That's true. That's so true. All right, Mona says food, gas, emergency fund. That's a big one. Let me see. I see some more up here. Let me scroll up. What does Amanda say? I need to go see if I can reset my auto pay to come out earlier so I'm not waiting until their payment date. Your hubby gets paid the 1st, and we have bills for that check that come out on the 14th. Yes, and I'm glad you said that, Amanda. While you guys are getting your budgets together, you're getting it organized, you do know that you can go in and ask for your payment dates to be changed. So if you have bills that come out on certain dates, call your credit card companies, call your companies and see if you can change that due date, because you can change it. And that helps too. Change it around those paydays where, maybe you don't want everything coming out of this check. Maybe you want to split it up. Maybe you want these coming out of this check, these coming out of this check. You can absolutely request that. And that's a great way to manage your budget as well. So make sure you look into that. All right, let's see. My top categories are groceries and gas. Home, vehicle, and emergency are my top savings choices. Yes, everybody's saying emergency. Everybody's saying emergencies. My advice, start with broad categories. I began with one miscellaneous life happens category until I could build up in little and spread into more. I love this idea because the whole point is to not start off with 50 million categories. That you're going to set yourself up for failure. Your money is going to be spread so thin. And that's not the whole point of this. The whole point of this is to be able to control your money, to try and save, give it a place, but it's not to try and, just spread money all around. Next thing you know, you'll only be able to afford $1 in each envelope because you got 50 envelopes. So that is great advice. Let's see. Oh man, I might miss next one. That. Oh, she's having to, but don't worry. I'll see if you will get the recording, Amanda. Food, gas, and emergency funds. Yes. My top 3 are groceries, eating out, and allowance and spending. Yes. Mona, make sure you put hashtag savings challenge. Hold on. Let me put this back up here really quickly. Make sure you put in hashtag savings challenge, just like you see it up here. Let's see. Top start savings. Okay. Debt repayment, emergency fund, car repairs. Yes. My top category is weekly expenses. Oh, I like that category. This is where I can overspend. So I'm consistently checking my balances throughout the week. See, that's someone who knows themselves. That's someone who knows I may overspend. If I do, I already got it set up. That is what I call my miscellaneous envelope. That is definitely what I use. My miscellaneous envelope is one where if something goes over, I'm pulling from that. Or if we have something that we need money for, my daughter, she got invited to a birthday party and she needs a last minute gift. I'm pulling it from there. So that's a great idea. All right, let me move this off of here. Let's see what else we got. While you guys are putting in your top categories, I'm going to put in my top categories that I think as a beginner budgeter, if you are able to start with these, I have 10 categories. You can start with 10, you can start with half, you can start with the top 3. But these are the most important, I think, that you should start trying to save for, okay? So I put on here rent, mortgage, and utilities because I think it's very important to try to start to get 1 month ahead of those if you can. And start little by little. Don't try to save them all at once. Start with the rent and mortgage first and accomplish that first, and then move on to utilities. I think those are, just top categories to try to get ahead. Next is groceries. We all know how groceries fluctuate. So any money you can put towards groceries, especially looking at how much you're spending, you're going to have to, change your budget up a little bit. Okay. So make sure you're looking at that. Kids and childcare. Now, I don't know if any of you, you may not have kids, so this may not be an important category. But for those of you who have kids and you have to pay for childcare, you know that that's not something cheap. That is almost as much as rent. I'm not kidding. Especially don't have more than one child. Good Lord. Childcare is very important. Car repairs, home repairs, you guys said that one. Holidays. Listen, I put holidays on here. Basically Christmas. And if you guys celebrate Christmas and you have not started saving for that yet, the time is now. There's nothing better than having a Christmas category and you already have the money saved on what you plan on spending. Don't go into debt for Christmas. And we probably have all done it before. I know I have. And there's nothing better than having that saved up, not going into debt. You got the money and it's just the best feeling. You got to have self-care. And I want to stress this to everyone. Self-care could be anything. Self-care could be, getting your nails, any excuse to show my nails off. But that could be getting your nails done. It could be treating yourself to lunch one day a week, going out to get some ice cream, iced coffee. Just don't forget, even with all the debt paying and trying to save and all of this stuff, take care of you. Because this right here, the mental has to be together to make all of this work. Okay. Got to keep yourself in check. And debt and savings. You guys all said that. So now let me get back to the comments here. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. We got wallet, envelopes, grocery, gas spending, eating out, long-term, Christmas, vacation. Oh, we think alike. Yes. Shonda said, and emergency funds. I probably missed her first comment up here, but she says, and emergency funds. We can't forget. We can't forget about these emergency funds. Hold on. Where's Shonda's comment? I've lost it. Man, these comments are jumping on me. 1 second. I've lost Shonda's comment to remove it from. There it is. Okay. Cash envelope would be grocery, gas, fun, home, and household. Yes, a lot of time we forget about household. We need those household items. So whatever category you put that under, and maybe here's another thing too. You don't have to have all of these individualized categories. Have a category, and then within that category, have some subcategories. Okay, so maybe you have, everything for house is the main category, and then whatever falls under house, your laundry detergent, your paper towels, your paper goods, whatever you want to put into that, so you don't have all of these separate categories. I think that's another thing. We get overwhelmed when we try to have too many categories. Okay, let's see. Again, I hope you guys have hit the like button. I hope you guys are enjoying this live. Make sure you put in your hashtag savings challenge. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do that drawing really quickly. I did my weekly spending, gas, grocery spending, entertainment, miscellaneous. Then I did savings so I could see if I could stick with it. Nice. I like that. Let's see. My personal priority categories are digital, tithe, rent, credit card, cash envelope, emergency, savings, vacation spending, and miscellaneous. I love that. Beginners should keep it simple. Bills, spending, debt, savings, and investment. You can tweak those categories going forward. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I began with emergency, home, and Christmas. And now I want to, speaking of keeping it simple, I have a true or false question for you guys. Okay. So as we get set up with this system, okay, we need to keep it simple. So true or false, you need a complete budgeting setup with the newest binders, envelopes, and planners to get started. Comment down below. Is that true or is that false? Do you need all of these things to get started when you're cash stuffing? All right, let me get back here. Rachel Cruz inspired me. Yes, from Dave Ramsey. Michelle Lane, Shape Budgets, Natural Lizzie. Oh my God, I love Naturally Lizzie. Love her to death. And Crafty Budgeter. Yes, that's Brittany. Were some of the women I watched to continue my goals. Absolutely. Let's see. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. That's so true. When I first started, I saw everyone with all these categories, and I did that, and it was a disaster. Let me tell you, you know what? That is so true. When I first started, I saw a lot of people with all of these categories. And to this day, one of my favorite budgeters, and I still watch her. Her name is So Crafty Sanai. You guys may watch her. I love her to death. And most of my categories was based off what she had. And to this day, while I was doing my budget last week, I finally made the decision 3 years later. She had an envelope for tech. And her tech consisted of when she got a new phone and iPads and all this stuff. So I thought I needed a tech envelope. And I'm sitting here as I'm going through my budget and all my savings accounts and stuff. I'm like, I got this tech envelope. And it's sitting here. I got like $700 something in it. I've never used anything out of this envelope. I never, because when I buy phone chargers and all that stuff, I pull it out my spending. And then I'm just like, I have this tech envelope because it's So Crafty tonight. What am I doing with it? So long story short, I'm Xing the tech envelope. I don't need it, and I'm putting that money into my appliances envelope, which I do need. So yes, don't, think about what you need, not based on others, what you've seen. Now, true or false, you need a complete budgeting setup with the latest binders, envelopes, and planners to get started. Let me see what you guys have said, and we're going to move on to the giveaway I'm drawing here shortly. Let me get back to the comments. I'm gonna have to skip down because I'm like, hi, what are you doing here? Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Thank you. You get your hashtag savings challenge in. Okay, I see some false. In the beginning, I watched Daisy, but I love all of these people you're mentioning. I love Daisy budgets, Jay Whackers, Jordan budgets. Love all of them. Sanaa got 52 envelopes. I'm just trying to hang with her. Okay, I see false. Okay, just grab a cheap mailbox. Yes, less than $5. False. You need a spreadsheet or a notebook. That's it. False. Everybody's saying false. So the reason I brought this up, if you are a beginner watching this and you want to learn how to start cash stuffing, please take my advice and hear me loud and clear. You do not need all the bells and whistles to get started on your journey. Okay, now I got some examples here for you. Let me show you what you need. Okay, let me get my examples here. All you need is a notebook. Now get yourself a pretty notebook. You see my notebook? It's pretty. It's glitter. Did that inspire you? Get you a notebook to write your budget in. You need a pen and a highlighter. Now, you don't need a highlighter, but I suggest highlighters because I like to highlight all of my expenses in different colors and track and coordinate so I can keep up with it, okay? But you don't have to do that. But you definitely need a pen, okay? And somebody else said this. Plain envelopes. This is all you need. Write your categories on the front of these envelopes. It's going to be hard to resist because you're going to see all of the beautiful budgeting items out there. You will get there. I wanted to show you guys what I started with. This is a coupon holder I got from Walmart. This is my very original, right? Well, now I use it for receipts for when I scan fetch. But if you look at this, see all my categories? I will put my labels on there. And these are my beginning categories. And this is what I would use to cash stuff. And when I bought this 3 years ago, it was like 50 cents. Now you probably can get it for like $1.50 at Walmart. This is all you need. Don't go broke trying to buy budgeting items to start saving money, okay? Please remember that. When you're ready to start, make sure you check out my website. I have affordable products for you because budgeting you shouldn't go broke, okay? You shouldn't go broke. Remember that. All right, now let's get into these comments. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this topic. If you are new to budgeting, I hope our comments in some way has helped inspire you. If anyone has any questions, please make sure you send them to me. You can drop them in the chat. You can email me. I'm going to pull up the giveaway tool here in a second, and let's look at some final comments. Make sure that you go ahead and hit that like button, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Notebook, pen, and paper is what I started with. Then I upgraded. I did a happy planner and stickers. Now I'm using Danny's Simple Budget Binder. Yes, you work your way up. Now I'm going to tell you, there is nothing better than having a beautiful binder, a beautiful wallet. In my opinion, budgeting should be cute and fun, and it is inspiring. How many of y'all like to flip through your binders, especially when they're cute, got a little pom-pom and stuff on it? There's nothing better than that. But it's not necessary, especially when you're starting out. You work your way up to that. You save your money to get that, to get your first binder, okay? But you don't just start out, trying to do the system and buying all the things that you see. Now you're in debt for budgeting stuff. You don't go in debt for budgeting stuff. No. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the giveaway tool. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate it. Chris, what were your original funds here in my thing? My original categories. Is that what you mean, Desi? I think that's what she means. My original categories. I told you I used to watch So Crafty Sana. So electric bills, because I knew it was important to get ahead of my bills. Tech, insurance. That was car insurance. Groceries. I do have a grocery sinking fund. I don't know about you guys, but that's for if I go over or something ever happens. I got a sinking fund. It's in the bank, and I put it in there for groceries. My money challenge, life insurance, new car, appliances, family, my nieces, and a savings cushion. So yeah, those were the categories I had, and I keep this to remind me to stay budgeting where I started. I have not thrown this thing away. I cherish this. This was the love of my life when I first started. All right. We have reached time. Let me just make sure I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Yes, a 99-cent notebook. Yes. I started with a clearance happy planner. That's smart too. Get you a clearance planner that may be outdated. Get you some stickers and redate it. If you want a planner, yes. Hobby Lobby, that's where you go. That's where you'll find it. All right, let me queue up the giveaway tool. Hopefully you all have your hashtag savings challenge in there. I am giving away my Father's Day savings challenges today. There will be 2 winners. I don't know why my voice cracked like that, but whoever wins, let me know if you want the girl or the boy, because maybe you don't have, a son or a daughter. So you just let me know when you reach out to me by my email which one you want, and that's the one you'll get. All right, let me go ahead and queue up the giveaway tool. I got to get off of here and go celebrate Mini Me's birthday. So let me get to present, share my screen. All right. Gonna do this and this and this and this and this. All right, here we go. We got 34 entries. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of seconds. Again, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. Let's see, are we here next week? Oh, you guys, okay, there's no live next week. Next week, I always take the last Saturday of the month off, so there's no live next week, but join me back. Oh my God, I think it'll be June when I get back. Oh, this month is going crazy. So join me back. I won't be here next Saturday, but I'll be back the following Saturday at 10 a.m. Central. Okay. All right. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Jamil. Hey, Andrew. All right. Francis Serrano, you are the first winner. I know Francis. Francis, I think you've emailed me before. So go ahead and send me an email at info@budgetingjustbecause and let me know which savings challenge you want. This is for lucky winner number 2. And it will be, all right, Janelle, yay! Congratulations. So you can reach out to me on Instagram, or you can send me an email, okay? All right, you guys. So again, thank you so much for joining the live. I love you guys so much. Again, if you have not subscribed, please make sure that you do. I am trying to reach 5K subscribers. I'm so excited about that. I want to thank y'all so much for joining these lives. I really enjoy doing them. I hope you enjoy being here, because I really want to continue to grow this community, have these topics so we can help one another, because that's what community does. Okay. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will just see you guys in 2 weeks from today. Oh my God. Speaking of saving, make sure y'all got make sure you got a teenage envelope is what I should say. Because if you come in, this may be Mini-Me now.
It's the birthday
girl. Come say hi.
Hi, y'all.
Wait a minute.
Shiny.
Yes, you're a little shiny. But earlier, y'all, she had, show everybody your nails.
Oh.
Wait, look at this. Can y'all see it? Look at the hearts. Y'all, earlier, why Mini-Me have her birthday crown over her bonnet? silly. Look, everybody say, hey, Minnie Me, happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off here. I will see you guys in 2 weeks from today. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Thank you for the wishes.